So I want to make a little video here today. I got a little package in the mail yesterday. I've been using, I have some parts on this truck that I'm building from a place called Hogback Fabrication. I'll start with opening the box here, and then we'll go into it a little bit. So this is the place I ordered some parts from, Hogback Fabrication. These stickers might be able to see a little better. I got, looks like 3 different stickers here. I have one of these that come with the parts when I ordered these parts. That's probably, a year ago. Probably easily a year ago or so I ordered these parts. I already have this sticker that came with them. Here's another one. And here's this one. It says build your truck. And then there's this one here. Hogback Fabrication. I want to say they're out of Still or Silk, Colorado. I've seen it, be right here on the box. Silt, Colorado is where they're from. Now I paid for these parts myself. I come across them somehow online. I forget how I found out about them. Oh yeah, and there's this thing. What is this thing? I think that's like a koozie to put around a aluminum can. I believe that's what that is. Just a koozie. I'm assuming that's what that is. Put around an aluminum can. I forget how I found out about these parts. I'll bring the phone here in a second and zoom in more here. But this is the factory. I guess this together makes a shackle and hanger type of deal here. Now, I realize there's one on either side here, but I just have the one. I had the other one down in my old leaf spring pack yet. But so this is what was in my truck originally. These are a factory. And I was looking for these bushings to put in here, new ones. I imagine someone probably makes them. And I guess in my search for them, I come across these things. It's a whole new thing that they make. It's basically this thing. It's much heavier duty, bigger bushings. And then these are the hangers. I'll get the phone here. So when I grabbed the phone, I accidentally hit a button on the side here and it stopped recording, but that's no big deal. This is the factory one that was in my truck. And I also, watching my part of the video there before I accidentally shut it off, I realized I was a little bit at the bottom part of the frame. It wasn't really in frame the best. But anyhow, I'm going to do a comparison here of these hangers and this one. Theirs are significantly stronger. Now, there's nothing wrong with this piece. It would easily work on a truck again, and I'm not throwing this stuff away. This is not going to the junk or nothing. I'll keep it. But I do like their product significantly better over the factory. That's a very robust, stout, overbuilt, very good product. And right here in the frame, I had to take like a cutting wheel. Actually, I used like a spur wheel on an impact and went round and round. I tried to hand file some. You have to open the hole here in the frame a little bit. A plasma torch would probably work better. I don't have a plasma torch, so I just worked at it, just different tools. You can see how much smaller that is compared to that. I should get a tape measure and measure that. Let me get a tape measure here. I'll just okay, I got a tape measure. I tried the pause button. We'll see if that worked. So this one is across there. Looks like it's about right at 1.5 inches. And this one here is coming in right about 2 inches. So I had to make this opening here bigger in the frame for this one to fit through. Right there. That would fit through the frame right there. I kind of got ahead of myself there when I opened the little box there. So one of the guys at Hogback, they seen on social media that I had it posted that I was using their product. And I think I had posted that. It was last summer when I put this all together. I know this truck's not coming together as fast as I would like, but it's coming together. So that had been probably summer of 2024. I put this frame together, and these were installed. But they seen that I had it posted on my social media that I was using their product, and like a year later, somehow they seen it. And so he messaged me on Instagram, said, "Hey," I forget how he said it. I don't remember exactly, but they said, "Can we have your address? We want to send you a little gift box for using our product." So I sent him the I sent him the address, and we text back and forth a few times there. I kind of told him the rundown of the truck and so on. And here the other day, this little box came in the mail. And so I asked if I could make this video. They said, absolutely. So I'm not being paid to do this. They didn't give me the parts. I totally paid for these parts out of my pocket. 110% I paid for this stuff. And this stuff is fantastic. We'll go to the inside of the frame here so you can see a better comparison here. I'm going to set this here maybe. But so this is the factory piece, and this is their piece. It's got little support gussets in here. There's 3 of them, 1, 2, and then down here's a third one over on this side. So there's 3 of them in there. And I wish I could do a better job of showing you how thick the steel is that they use. It looks like it was bent in a like a metal brake or something. They bend it to fit this form. And it's way thicker than this. There you might be able to see a little bit of a comparison. But when I seen these, I instantly knew I was buying these. Like, there was no doubt in my mind that I was putting these on my truck. And part of me wanted to get all the other hangers for the springs and the front springs, and then the front and rear hangers for the rear leaf springs. But I ended up going with these. The way I'm going to drive this truck and how this truck's going to be treated, like, I would never need this product. But this stuff is so nice. It comes powder coated. It's just fantastic stuff. Grade 8 bolts. I could not be happier. I've never even drove the truck yet, but this is really good stuff. This is very good stuff. So I just wanted to make this little video. They were nice enough to contact me and ask me for my address to send me a box of stickers. They didn't have to do that. I've never talked to anyone on the phone, but they seem very cool on social media to talk to. But yeah, it's Hogback Fabrication out of Colorado. I should have had my act together and got you the part number before I started talking. I'll get someone to help me. I'll take a screenshot of this part, of this specific part here from their website, and see if I can add it at the end or beginning of the video. But I just want to make this little video. Thanks for watching.